Hello fellow friends of comedy and jokes. Enjoy our 1,000 jokes collection. Never wrestle with a pig, you both get all dirty, and the pig likes it. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. Where can you find a Mozambique? On a Mozambique. What's brown and sticky? A stick. If you never can make things work from the first try, skydiving is not for you. How many psychiatrists does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but the light bulb's got to want to change. A man gets knocked down by a truck. A guy says to him, "Are you comfortable?" He says, "I make a living." Why does a chicken coop have 2 doors? Because if it had 4 doors it would be a chicken sedan. Where do you keep a baby ape? In an apricot. What do you call a cow in a paddock with only 2 right legs? Lean beef. Kid mummy. Mummy. There is a man with a bill at the door. Mother, don't be silly dear, it must be a duck with a hat on. What do you call a donkey with 3 legs? A wonky. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" A Buddhist walks up to a hot dog vendor and says, "Make me one with everything." A mushroom walks into a bar. The bartender says to the mushroom, "Hey, we don't serve your kind here." The mushroom says, "Why not? I'm a fun guy." What did the mayonnaise say to the refrigerator? Close the door. Can't you see I'm dressing? Patient, "Doctor, people keep ignoring me." Doctor, "Next please." What's the difference between a buffalo and a bison? You can't wash your hands in a buffalo. How long did Cain hate his brother? As long as he was able. What kind of pig can you ignore at a party? A wild boar. What kind of murderer has fiber? A serial killer. A man walking down the street sees another man with a very big dog. One man says to the other, "Does your dog bite?" The man replies, "No, my dog doesn't." The man pats the dog, and has his hand bitten off. "I thought you said your dog didn't bite," said the injured man. "That's not my dog," replied the other. What's the difference between a shopping trolley and a university vice-chancellor? You fill them both up with as much food and alcohol you can, but it's only the shopping trolley that has a mind of its own. How do you catch a polar bear? You cut a hole in the ice and you put peas all round the edge, and when the polar bear comes along and stops for a pea, you kick it in the ice hole. Why do Marxists like fruit infusions? Because all property is theft. What was born to succeed?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?